am Serena. I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time. I actually made this video before, but I'm re-recording it. I wanted to talk about being a DJ in the UAE. I'm coming all the way from the United States, so it's definitely a different culture. But yeah, I just want to go over, what it's like DJing in Dubai. And, it's not just lights, parties, and action. There's a lot of self-discovery, a lot of discipline and growth that you can learn through this. So I kind of want to go over some of the benefits and some of the pros and the cons. So let's get to it. So a little bit about me. I'm an artist. I DJ, I sing, I write music, create all kinds of art, even digital art. But my main focus right now is making music and performing. I started performing in Dubai in person, but before that I was actually performing in video games on crypto platforms. But anyway, fast forward, I started DJing in Dubai, and what's great about Dubai, there's a lot of opportunity. They're always looking for performers, and I'm so happy I took the risk to apply, and I got a job, my first job as a performer, and then I haven't looked back since. So yeah, I just kind of want to go over what that's like, because the UAE has definitely, if you've never been there before, it's definitely different from the United States. It's a little bit more conservative. It's a new culture when it comes to like art and creativity. Like, in a place like New York, there's already, a history around arts and entertainment. But somewhere like here, I feel like it's kind of like new and it's trying to find its place in the world. I feel like that's just my perspective. Yeah, it's growing, and I just feel like here that they respect the entertainment and arts out here. Like, I can see that by all the opportunity that there is. So one of the first things I want to go over is, first of all, there's a lot of opportunities. So if you're interested in doing something like that, you can DM me. I can kind of refer you to some groups that I'm a part of. But the first thing is, just do your research, and you'll find different residencies in the UAE, Abu Dhabi. So yeah, the first thing I want to go over is the weather. I'm from New York, so I'm kind of used to the 4 seasons. Got summer, spring, fall and winter. Here it's a little bit different. Obviously, we're in the middle of the desert, so it's really hot. Like, I mean, if you're gonna DJ or perform or dance, whatever kind of performer you want to be, just be mindful that, the summer heats are no joke. Today, for example, is 108 degrees with a UV index of 12, which is pretty extreme. It's pretty high. Yeah, like that sun can do some damage. Yeah, wear that freaking sunscreen like it's water. Like, just keep, every 2 hours, just put that shit on. Yeah, the heat is very overbearing sometimes. So if you're a DJ and you have to work outside, like, that's something to, think about. Like, some people like, oh, I'll just take any opportunity, and then when they get to it, they're like, damn, like, this is kind of like torture. So yeah, you want to be kind of mindful about that. Yeah, so you just kind of want to be mindful about what gigs that you do get, because I mean, I don't know, I just kind of had my experience and it was rough. We're back at it. So yeah, it's extreme heat, hot weather. I kind of want to ask these questions like, will I be outside? Will I be inside? Like, what is the deal? So yeah, that's especially if you're like DJing like me and you're standing up for like 4 hours. I mean, that is kind of a lot. So you definitely want to be in a cool environment, in my opinion. So what brings me back to this is like, as a DJ performer, you have to have a lot of endurance for these things, especially for residencies and contracts. Like, you want to be able to just continue to keep going. So you got to stay hydrated, eat well. I mean, don't abuse your body while you have to, like, you know, be a performer full time. So we can kind of dive right into like fitness and health. Like, if you do decide to do residency, I think for me personally, I learned a lot of self-discipline because I'm traveling all around the world sometimes. Like, I went from Bali to Dubai, back to Abu Dhabi, and now I'm flying somewhere else. So like, if I'm not taking care of my body, I could imagine how much harder it would be. This has taught me to be more disciplined and take care of myself. Because just because you're on the go doesn't mean you shouldn't work out or you shouldn't eat right. I mean, it's easy to kind of pivot and not take care of yourself. So, you know, I would keep in mind that, let's see if I move this camera a little bit. I would keep in mind that you do take care of yourself and make it a priority. So fitness is very important. Now, some of these residencies, they can provide accommodation for you or not. So one thing that I don't like is, for me personally, knowing that I know I've done both sides, is like, if I'm gonna be in a residency every single day, like, what are the accommodations? Like, am I living there? And I prefer to live where I'm working because it just makes it easier. Like, I was just working in Abu Dhabi and there was no accommodation on this contract, and then traveling to work, it was more extreme than I thought. Like, between the heat, traveling to work, and you know, UAE is not like cheap either, so you have to kind of like keep that in mind, like the expenses coming out as well when you're doing these residencies. So the next thing I want to go over is self-worth and opportunities. You're going to see a lot of like different jobs for let's just say DJing. There's DJing, dancing, different types of musicians, but for me as a DJ, there's gonna be like a lot of gigs or like a lot of opportunities. Oh, come here for like a 2-month contract. But I want to be really honest with you. Not all contracts are worth it. Even if you're like desperate, it's better to wait for the right one than to just jump for any contract. I made that mistake, taking contracts because I didn't have a job. I mean, sometimes you kind of have to, but it's just better to be well prepared and just keep having like contracts on deck. Like, contracts on deck. That's like that. I'm getting on the contracts on deck. Sorry, but as a DJ, I just have so many songs in my head. So yeah, now every opportunity is good. You want to read the contract thoroughly, and you want to make sure that, you know, when are they paying? You know, there's just been so many issues that I've noticed when I sign some contracts that I'm like, wait a second, like, there's not enough detail. So sometimes you need to ask questions. So yeah, not every contract is good, especially if it's like too long of hours, not enough break, the pay is low. Because the pay, I'm sorry, but sometimes I feel like in the UAE, they're a little bit stingy. They be stingy with it. Like, I don't know if it's because some performers are lowering their rates, so they think it's okay to lower their, like, no, you gotta know your worth. And I'm learning that as I go, like, to keep increasing my pay because I'm getting better. So you know what I mean? They would need someone with experience and knows what they're doing and has a good, you know, track record. I think for me, my biggest issue is like the pay. Like, in the United States, we get paid weekly or bi-weekly, and out here it's like once a month, and sometimes they'll push it like a month and a week, a month and 2 weeks. And to me, that is like a no, like a big no. Like, I don't accept anything past a month. Like, if it's past a month, we're gonna have issues. Like, there should be respect on both sides. Like, I don't work for free, you know. So I think some of these places out here in the UAE, they think it's okay to just let it slide. At one time they were like, no, relax, go to the, you know, relax by the beach. I'm like, relax? Like, that's the last thing I want to hear is tell me to relax. Like, the different mentality, so I have to like keep my cool, but at the same, I have to keep my boundaries. So I think having the right boundaries, because I think it depends on what kind of performer you want to be. You want to be like a, you know, nice Miss Nice Girl, then, you know, whatever. But for me, nah. Like, it don't work like that. Like, I see myself, not saying I'm Beyonce, but I'm on that level. Like, I personally, in my mind and in my heart and my spirit, feels like I'm on that level. So don't be treating me underneath that. That's just how I see it. I said what I said. I truly believe it. So, you know, if they don't treat me like how I think I am, then bye. Like, then I just skedaddle. I know what I'm worth. I know my talent. So that's just kind of how it goes. So yeah, it's just having, for me, it's like having self-respect. Like, I respect myself so much that I'm not gonna accept lower than that. So your energy is an exchange. They're paying you for your energy, and I'm putting my all into when I'm DJing. Like, I don't joke. Like, I'm putting my all, and people can feel that. So if someone doesn't appreciate that, that's when you gotta kick rocks and you gotta go. Yeah, my mental and physical health is like a number 1 priority. That's kind of what keeps the momentum going. Obviously there's politics involved wherever you go. Like, politics, you can't outrun it. Like, it's wherever. And I don't kiss ass for a living, so I have a little bit of trouble with this. I don't know if it's my pride or whatnot, but like, I'm not into the whole politics. Like, you hire, so I gotta be nice to you, and what? Like, nah. So I some people are different. They're like, oh no, be nice. Like, you know, whatever. I want to go to a place where they appreciate my art, and then that's it. Like, I'll eventually find the right thing for me. How has Dubai influenced my sound and artistry? I think it has a lot, because some of the electronic music that I do play is Oriental house, very influenced by Asia. And yeah, I think I always bring that flavor wherever I go. So, and this was even before I came to the UAE. I was really attracted to like certain sounds. For creativity and music, when I'm in these residencies, it gives me a lot of time to create. So that's what I use these residencies to hone on my craft and get better and better. Like, don't just have a residency and sit on your ass and watch TV. Like, I've seen some artists, and they're kind of like good artists, and they just chill in the hotel room and they scroll through TikTok. Like, I'm just confused. Like, I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, you're not growing, you're just doing residencies and that's it. Like, you want to have an end goal. My end goal, do residencies, bring more of my music out so I can make money outside of residencies too. Like, I don't want to just be, you know, a residency and that's all I do. Like, no, grow your brand, grow yourself. I seen some artists and they be fucking chomping it up, eating, getting fat. Like, don't be that person. Don't be that person. You know, gaining tons of weight and just, you know, they do their 4-hour shifts and then they're in their room eating or watching TV. Like, I don't really get that, but, you know, do what you want. I'm here to grow my creativity. And that's the difference between artists and just performers. Like, some people are really artists, and I consider myself an artist. Like, I don't just perform and then that's it. Like, no, I'm creating more magic after my performance. So yeah. Into new sounds. I'm turning experiences into new art. Like, I get to meet a lot of people along the way. In some situations, great or not great, and sometimes they inspire me to write music. So a couple of my songs that I wrote in the UAE was from my experiences out here. So I have to give it up for some of you. Inspiring your girl. to make new vibes. So I mean, yeah, I know how to transform energy into power. So yeah, so I just want to close this up because it was kind of longer than I wanted it. There's so much more, but I hope that I kind of like cleared some thoughts that you may have if you're wanting to do residencies or haven't yet, or you have and you want to do more. But keep putting yourself out there, take care of your health, have some self-worth, some self-respect for yourself. Keep creating. Don't just do a residency and get lazy. Like, be aware of the weather, the gigs, the contracts, read the contracts, have your own contract. That's what I have. But yeah, I just want to close this up. Dubai has made me sharper, stronger, more intentional, more creative in different ways. Like, I am pretty lucky that I got some of these opportunities, and I'm so proud that I left the United States and took a risk. But it's more than just DJing. It's more what's here in your mind and in your heart. Like, for me, it's growing me in other ways spiritually, because creativity is very spiritual for me. But it's transforming my voice and my art. So and my life through music, through traveling. Like, when you get to travel, like, I was in Abu Dhabi and I got to see, you know, the mosque. Like, who gets to see the Grand Mosque like that, you know? So yeah, just if this is like something you want to try, I would say go for it and hit me up. Okay, I play too much. So yeah, I hope that, you know, this was helpful, and I really wanted to do this video, but I tried to make it as quick as possible. Also, one more thing, if you're gonna travel, try to pack light. I know that it's kind of hard, like, it's hard for me, but try your hardest, because it's so hard. All right, guys, well, I hope you go check out my music on Spotify, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, TikTok, and yeah, SoundCloud, and I'll see you there.